shoes laced up before you lose your soul. Oh no, it's magic. Rebound, grabbed it, shot hit the net like the rim was a magnet.
When the Magic dealt away Mike Miller, his good friend and the team's next best scorer, Tracy McGrady wasn't very thrilled. So Coach Doc Rivers told McGrady he'd just have to step it up. And all McGrady's done since is average 35 points a game, breaks Shaq's team record for points in a season, and at 23 and change, he will be the youngest player to average 30 points in a season in 28 years. That sort of resume can earn you the MVP. But for sure, with those numbers, you're a lock for a Sunday conversation. Tracy McGrady chats with Michelle Tafoya.
He's got Armstrong. He's got Garrett. He takes it!
You made a move that looked like it should have been at the All-Star Slam Dunk Contest. How did that unfold?
It was a couple times where I thought about doing it in the game, but I passed on it. And it was a timeout, and I told one of my teammates, I was like, Chris, I'm about to throw it off the glass. Watch this. So sure enough, that next possession, I got the ball in transition, and it was like a 3-on-1. I knew I was about to do it. Even if I missed it or I made it, I was going to do it regardless of the situation. I just threw it up, and I caught it.
How has fatherhood changed you?
Well, when I'm driving and I got that little thing in the back seat, I'm just cautious of what I do now every time I'm around her. I'm not changing any diapers, though.
Was that part of the deal?
That's part of the deal. That's the contract I signed.
You and Kobe Bryant are often compared to one another. How are you similar?
I don't think we are. The thing I have to get from Kobe is his competitiveness, just being relentless on the court and just taking every possession like it's the last possession, playing every game like it's the last game. At times I'm kind of laid back on the court. That's just my personality, and that's just who I am. It's definitely something that you just can't change overnight. It takes time, and I'm working on that though. I am, and I feel if I get that, it could be a lot of trouble.
LeBron James, how good do you think he can be?
People was wondering how good I would be. People was wondering how good Kobe Bryant and Kevin Garnett could be. And you see what we're doing right now. He's doing a great job in high school, but he's talented than all the high school guys. But he still has a lot of work to do to add to his game.
What should he expect his rookie season, skipping college, coming into the NBA?
Definitely he has to be physically and mentally ready to take on any challenge. Every night, every day that you face in this league, being able to handle the criticism, not worrying about what other people say about you.
The NBA is considering an age limit of 20 years of age. If you had a vote on that issue, how would you vote?
How are you going to put me under the knife like that? You know what? I made the move, so I don't buy it. If they're good enough to come out of high school, let them do it. If somebody is brave enough to take them straight out of high school, let them worry about that.
There are 4 major names who are being mentioned as the top MVP candidates. Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, and you. Now, 3 of those 4 never played in college. What does that tell you?
The young guys are running things right now. Coming into this league, we was criticized a lot. And I really think that has a lot to do with it. That's what we drive on, and that's why we are, who we are today, because I think we just sit back and just look over all the things that people said about us. And I wonder what they're saying about us now.
Who is the MVP, do you think?
Kevin Garnett. Just what he's been through in the past in Minnesota, being put out of the first round, and for him to really just elevate his game after being criticized over the summertime, what people were saying about him, and to just elevate his game and elevate his team, he's doing it all.
People could say the same things about you.
True indeed, but I'm hovering around 500, so in this league, you got to win. But still don't count me out this year.